Zoe, and I made a video to tell you all about the different chat settings while you're broadcasting in your chat rooms and everything you need to know all about it. So let's get started.
The first thing you will notice when you get to your chat room is that there's 3 different tabs to start with. There's the chat tab, which shows all the public chat in your room. It's your main chat room. Then you have the users tab next to it. The number will show you how many people are viewing your room, and then when you click on it, it'll show you a list of all the users that are currently in your room. The third tab is the settings tab and can be shown with this little gear icon. Here's where you'll find all of your settings for chat. There's one more tab that will pop up during your show, and it'll say PM, which stands for Private Messages. This is a private chat between you and one viewer in your room. You can have multiple private messages going on at one time. An easy way to go back and forth between private messages and your general chat is to press the tab key. It will cycle back and forth between each other. Alright, so let's click back on the Settings tab and go through each option. The first is to control your own font settings. You can first start by choosing your chat color. So if you click this little box, you can move your mouse around and pick your favorite color. You can type in your chat box and test out, make sure you have chosen your desired color. Next, you can change the font family. This is the different font typefaces that you can choose. It's all very customizable, whatever you want. The next option you have is to change the font size. And the font size doesn't just make your font bigger compared to everyone else's. So it changes all the font size in your chat room. So if you need chat to be bigger because you can't see very well, or you're farther back from your computer, I would suggest changing it higher. The next thing is if you want to show emoticons or not. You have the option of yes or no. It's up to you if you want them to be in your chat or not. The next option is the highest token color. A cool thing about Chatterbait is they do color codes for different tippers in your room. There's 8 different colors that a user can have in your chat room. Only 5 pertain to tipping. And it's like a tipping scale where the higher you tip, the more your color changes. You can start as a gray with a free account with no tokens. You can move up to a light blue. Then you can move up to a dark blue. Move up to a light purple. And the top color right now is dark purple. And it's just a really easy way to see who the big spenders are in your room based on the color of their username. The last 3 colors are red, which means this person is your moderator. There can be green, which means that this person is part of your fan club. And then there's orange, which is your own broadcaster color, and no one else can be orange in your room. The next option is to sort users. This option changes the list view of the users in your Users tab. So if you click on the Users tab and alphabetically, you can see that the names are put in alphabetical order, yet they are still grouped based on the color coding of tips. The second option, to sort the users by how many tokens they have, will not put it alphabetically and will just have all the colors mixed together, but the person with the highest number of tokens in your room will be at the top, so you can see who has the most money to spend. Now the next part of this setting is who do you want to allow to be able to talk in your room? There's 4 different settings that you can choose from. The first setting is all users, and this lets every color username talk in your room. The next option is users who have tipped me today. The third option is just like the second, but it's for the users who have ever tipped you. The fourth option is to allow everyone who has tokens on their account to be able to talk to you. The next option is moderators expire after, and this is just how long do you want the duration of your mods to last. A moderator is someone who helps regulate your chat room, and you can have anyone be your moderator that you want, someone who has tokens or doesn't have tokens. There's 2 different ways that you can promote someone to be your moderator. You can either click on their name in your main chat, or search their name in the users list, click on their name, scroll down, promote to moderator. A moderator will get special privileges and powers in your chat room, so make sure you choose them wisely. The next options, first is notify on entry 4 and notify on leave 4. So if you choose this options, you'll have notifications in your main chat channel that will show you when people enter and or leave your room. You can have the option of just showing your mods and people that are in your fan club, or you can have the option of having your mods, people in your fan clubs, and users with tokens. Or you can just completely turn it off altogether. Sometimes though, if you are having a busy room, it's not good to show all the notifications because it might just spam like crazy in your chat room. The next option is to silence other broadcasters. This option allows you to permit other broadcasters to be able to talk in your chat room. This last option down here is pretty self-explanatory. It's just your tip volume. Don't get it confused with your regular sound volume. It just controls how loud the tip dinging is when someone tips you. The next option is to clear all bans and silences. This is good to use if you accidentally made a mistake and kicked someone out of your room, but just be very cautious when using it because if you have kicked and silenced a lot of people, they'll all be able to come back. The next is view and edit moderators, so you can see a list view of all the moderators that you currently have. If you click on it, a box will pop up and you can scroll through them. If you want to remove one, just press the X next to their name. Same goes with the fan club members. The next option is the view edit region block. So for privacy reason, you might want to block a state or a country. There are some times that you want people that do live there to still have access to your room. So all you have to do is go to the bottom blank space, simply enter in their username, and then click add, and they'll be able to watch your shows. The last option is to view, edit, ignored users. The last thing that I wanted to show you is while you're in your chat room, if you click on someone's name, a pop-up box of options will appear. The first will show you their username. There'll be a little number shows you their age. It's going to be a little picture or screenshot of this person's currently broadcasting. You can click on View Profile, which will open a new tab, and you can see their Chatterbait profile. You can click on Send a Private Message, ignore this user, and then here you have the option to silence or ban someone out of your room. The differences between them is if you silence someone, it only lets them not talk in your room for a 6-hour ban. They can still watch you, they can still tip you, they just can't talk in your chat. Now if you ban someone, they are completely banned out of your room, can't view you, can't tip you, and will never be allowed back in your room unless you unban them. And at the very bottom, it'll show you some tip information on the user, like how many tokens they've tipped you in the past hour, how many tokens in the past day, or how many tokens in the past 2 weeks. And all this information is very helpful.
And that's it. That's everything you need to know about all the different controls in your chat room. Happy camming!